Hello and welcome to the Met Office live at COP. We are in Glasgow at COP26 for this huge climate change conference. You kind of missed it. It's been all over the news for the past week, if not longer. It started on Monday, of course, so this is day 3, Wednesday, and this is where I am, the Science Pavilion, which is where the Met Office are based. So it's from the Science Pavilion here that the Met Office scientists will be giving the very latest on climate change, and we'll be talking about the very latest aspects of the science, and it's from that very science that the governments, the policy makers, the decision makers will be basing their plans around and making the decisions that will ultimately come out from this very important conference. Almost 200 countries are here at COP. Representing, making decisions. We've already had some big outcomes earlier in the week. Talk of deforestation being halted by 100 countries by 2030, and big announcement yesterday on methane gases. So we're at COP. I'm here doing various live broadcasts across social media, and in particular we're going to go live on Friday. So that's the kind of what I want to talk about today, is that on Friday at 12:30 we're going to be live from here, from the Science Pavilion. We're going to be talking to Met Office climate scientists about the latest finding, about the latest science. You can see there's a presentation going on there behind me. So this is the Science Pavilion. This is where the Met Office, in conjunction with the IPCC and the WMO, the IPCC, of course, Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, and the WMO, the World Meteorological Organization. So the three main groups there, big groups there, come together to form the Science Pavilion, which is at the heart of COP. So if you're just joining, this is the Met Office live from COP. We're live from Glasgow, COP26, at this huge climate change conference. And it's in there, in the Science Pavilion, where the Met Office scientists are delivering the latest on climate change and giving presentations throughout the next 2 weeks. Really varied presentations, from details of what's going on in Africa, to talking about sea level rise, to talking about glaciers, to talking about, obviously, the main one that obviously people talk about highlighting is the temperature, and the temperature changes likely across the globe and for the UK. So yeah, that's why we're here. We are going to be talking more to scientists throughout this week, and if you join me on Friday at 12:30, set a reminder, join me there. We can ask the scientists, the climate scientists, questions about what's going on at COP, what is the very latest, and their experiences of COP. I'll just take you a quick tour around. So that's the Science Pavilion, but just next door is the UK Pavilion. So that's here behind me. So that's where a lot of the UK government will be making presentations, other organisations talking about the latest on climate change here in the UK Pavilion, so things that are specific to the UK. And right next door to that is the UN Climate Change Pavilion. That's behind me here, right behind me here. So there's loads of different pavilions, loads of different areas where lots of different nations set out their stall, really, and talk about what they're doing for climate change. And there's lots to see and lots to do. Lots of people here as well. Not quite as busy today as it was yesterday, which is good news in some way, because it has been very hectic. Everyone's wearing masks. Everyone's keeping socially distanced as much as they can. I don't have to wear a mask while I'm doing a presentation, but I will have to put it on as soon as this is finished. So yeah, just to give you a quick tour around, because there's something interesting I want to show you around here, just to give you a flavour. So where are we now? Okay, lost you there for a second, but thanks for coming back. Thanks for being there. Thanks for the tour. Who's saying that? Thank you for your comments. Yeah, if you've got any comments, got any questions, let us know. So I'm not going to probably answer them now, but if you put your questions in the comments, we'll answer them on Friday, when we'll be having interviews with Met Office climate scientists. So if you've got any kind of question about climate science, then I'll be able to find the person who can answer those questions. So this is just one small section, all the different pavilions within COP, and this is just one small area. There's another huge area where all the delegates are, all the politicians that are making the decisions, and I'm back here, look, at the Science Pavilion. So yes, make sure you set a reminder for Friday, 12:30. The Met Office will be going live on YouTube, and we'll be showing you more of what's going on at COP. We'll be talking in detail about what presentations our scientists have already done and what's coming up. And if you've got any questions, let us know, and I'll try and find the right people to answer those questions. But yeah, that's just a brief flavour, a brief taste of what's going on. Make sure you join us on Friday for much more. And keep your questions, keep your comments coming, and I'll try and answer as many of those questions on Friday as I can. But that's it from me for now.